Once upon a time, in the icy expanse of the Arctic, there lived a fluffy little creature called the Arctic fox. The Arctic fox is a small, carnivorous mammal that lives in the Arctic tundra and is well adapted to survive in harsh and cold environments. Let me tell you a story about a young Arctic fox named Frosty. Frosty was a mischievous little fox who always found himself in some sort of trouble. One day, he stumbled upon a pack of Arctic hares. Frosty was hungry, so he thought to himself, "I'm going to catch one of these hares and have a nice meal." Frosty, being the impulsive little fox that he was, pounced on the nearest hare. The hare, however, was quick and managed to escape Frosty's grasp. Frosty chased after the hare, but it was no use, the hare was simply too fast for him. After several failed attempts, Frosty realized that he needed to be smarter than the hare if he wanted to catch it. So, he came up with a plan. He pretended to be asleep, waiting for the hare to come close. And when the hare was within reach, Frosty sprang up and caught it in his jaws. Frosty had learned a valuable lesson about hunting in the Arctic tundra. He learned that it's not always about being the fastest or the strongest. Sometimes, it's about being smart and using your wits. But hunting is just one aspect of Arctic fox behavior. These creatures are also known for their ability to survive in the harsh environment of the Arctic. They have thick, white fur that provides insulation against the cold and allows them to blend into their snowy surroundings. They are also able to lower their metabolic rate and reduce their body temperature in order to conserve energy during the long, cold winter months. Arctic foxes are also known for their social behavior. They live in small family groups, consisting of a mated pair and their offspring. The older offspring often help to care for the younger ones, teaching them how to hunt and survive in the harsh environment. But unfortunately, the Arctic fox is facing many challenges today. Climate change is causing the Arctic sea ice to melt, which is affecting the availability of food for the foxes. In addition, they are hunted for their fur, which is highly valued by the fashion industry. That's why it's important to raise awareness about Arctic foxes and their conservation. We can all do our part by learning more about these amazing creatures and supporting efforts to protect their habitat and ensure their survival. So there you have it, folks, the story of Frosty the Arctic fox and his adventures in the Arctic tundra. I hope you've enjoyed this tale and learned a little bit more about these fascinating creatures. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more stories about animals and their behavior, welfare, endangered status, interesting facts, care, and much more.